Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I have some more Born Pretty PR products to show you. So I'm just going to quickly show you the products. I've already swatched them because then we're going to do a bit of a nail set just to show you what they look like on the nail and how I've used them. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is the Fibre base. Now the Fibre base comes in 6 different shades. You have your clear, your white, and then there's like 4 different pinks. So I have soft pink, which is FB03, which I think is the one I'm showing you on the picture there. So that is just a beautiful soft pink. So this can be used, it says, to repair a nail. You can use it as your base colour, and it looks like that on one coat. So it's a very light dusky pink, which I'm going to use on all of my nail tips as the base. So then the next one we have is this isn't a cat eye, it's just Aurora, and it is Aurora Borealis, and it's JG01. Now this one, you could do the opal nails with it. It's similar to the one I had a few weeks ago. So it shifts from the oranges to the opals. And that one, I've swatched that on a black and I've done it on a clear. So the clear one, you just get, let's see if I can, you get like a holographic with the orange showing through. And then that's it over a black. Like I say, I am going to be demonstrating these colours today. So then next, I was sent a sculpture gel. Now this is a no wipe sculpture gel, so you can apply it to the nail and whatever design you want, you cure it, and then today I'm going to be chroming over the top of it. So as you can see on the picture on the screen, you can make all different patterns. You can leave it clear, you can colour it in. It's a very versatile product. It's an 8mm tube, so you don't get a lot, but you don't really need a lot neither. And then I have 2 of the Waterlight cat eyes. Now I think there's 6 in the series, and I have got the 4th and 5th ones today. So it's the First Love collection, so you can buy them as a full set or you can buy them individually. So I'm using MY04 and MY05, which again I have already swatched. So there's your 4 and your 5 there. So they're quite similar. This one's a little bit more of a brown, and then we have them on swatch sticks there over a black. So again, I'm going to be using these products on a set. So, but I mean, they are beautiful cat eyes, and they are really, if I grab a magnet, they're very reactive on the cat, with the cat eye there, you can see on the, with the magnet. But yeah, they're beautiful. So we're going to use them. So these are in 10ml bottles, and the sculpture gel was in 8ml bottles. So I'll just get my tips together ready, and then we will get on with creating something with all of these products to showcase how I'm going to use them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just laid out some practice tips there. I'm going to start by applying the Fibre base to all of the nails. Now I haven't primed these nails ready for wearing. I haven't done anything to them. I'm just putting this base on just to show you what it looks like, and also how you would use it. I'm not going to be wearing these. They're just practice tips. There's no apex or curvature or anything to these. They're just practice ones. So with this, you could do a couple of layers of this on your nail and then top coat it and you're good to go. You could just use it that way if you just want a natural coloured looking nail. That's what you would do. It is a fibre base, so it obviously adds some strength to, say, a press-on nail. If you were designing press-on nails, you could add this because it does give some structure to the nail before you start applying your colouring and your design. So I'm only going to be putting 1 coat of this down, and then I will cure it for 60 seconds, and then we're going to go in with the cat eyes. Like I say, this is just as it says on the tin, it's a base coat. So that's those done. I'm going to pop them in 60 seconds and then I'll be back. Right, so they've all had a base coat of that beautiful pinky colour. So you can't see it a lot with 1 coat, but obviously if you'd put another coat on, it would show up more. But I'm just using it as a base, so I don't need to do that. So I'm going to take the MY05, and this is from the First Love collection. Now I'm going to do I'm going to put a layer on of this, and I'm not going to activate the cat eye just yet. So I'm going to pop that on, and then I'm going to do the same with the other cat eye, which is the MY04. So just so you can see, so this one looks a little bit more like a greeny colour when you bring it out the bottle, but they just have a really nice shade. They're hard to describe. You could just wear them on their own without activating the cat eye. I think they're beautiful, like satiny, have a beautiful satiny look to them. So I'm going to pop them 2 in the lamp. So you can't really see that much of a difference yet until we activate them. I'm going to pop those in the lamp and give them a cure. Okay, so they've had a cure. So now I'm going to go in with the 2nd coat. And this time we're going to activate the cat eye. Okay, so I'm just going to go down the sides, and as you can see, it's moving there now. So I'm just going to go down just to bring that shine to the middle. And then I'm going to attempt to bring it down the nail to about there. And then just give that bottom bit a little bit of a... So it's made a kind of cat eye French. So we'll just leave it at that, because that is good for me and my magnetism. And then again with this one, so as soon as you've activated your cat eye and you've got your magnetized particles where you want them, give it a quick zap in the lamp just to set them in place, because you don't want the design to move once you've gotten what you want. So again, I'm going to do this one, which won't work because I don't get 2 good cat eyes in a row, but we'll see. So you just want to bring the slower you move your magnet, apparently, the more it brings out the zhuzh. So we're going to do that. So you can see that moving up. I mean, they're beautiful, these cat eyes. They are extremely reactive. Tabby, please stop doing that. Just because you think I'm distracted doesn't mean you can click everything. So, and then again, I'm going to bring that down the nail to about there. And there we have the cat eye, and then you can see the base colour of, once the magnetic particles have moved, of what that colour of the gel is. I'm going to pop that one in the lamp. 60 seconds. And there's that one back there. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat today. So that's that. Now, for the next part, I think I'm going to do... I kind of want to do like an ombre with the Aurora Borealis. That's very hard to say. And I'm going to do one. So this is the my O5. Now I'm going to try and do a cat eye at the bottom. And then I'm going to put the Aurora at the top. Like that. And then I'm going to take, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just take this and I'm just going to try and blend the two of them together. I'll probably take 2 coats, so I'm not going to activate the cat eye with this one. So just to bring, you can't really see at the moment, but you will, to bring them colours down. Now I'm going to do the same on the other nail, but I'm going to put the cat eye at the cuticle, what would be a cuticle, and bring it down. So I'll do that and then I'll bring you back. Right, so I'm just going to give this nail, so this is just a full nail of the Aurora one. I'm just going to give it a second coat, and I'm just going to leave it as is, just so you can see what it would be like. Obviously, if you put it on a black nail, it shows up, as I showed before, it completely changes, and it's an orange, beautiful, but on a clear nail, it gives you that opal effect look. So I am going to be applying 2 coats of that. I'll pop that one in the lamp. Now the other two, like I said, I've reversed which way I did the cat eye. So this time I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the cat eye to the bottom of the tip again. So this one is my O5, this one. And then I'm going to apply, so this is just getting the second coat. Now I have no idea what these are going to turn out like, so we're just going to find out together. I'm going to bring that down to the cat eye, but then I want to kind of bring the cat eye up through the Aurora, just ever so slightly, because we're not really getting a proper ombre with this, just to see if I can then use my magnet and activate the cat eye and it come up through the Aurora a little bit. So I'm just going to try and see what I can do with that. So it's activated there, and it is slightly coming up through. It looks a bit like lightning there when you... So I'm going to cure that one, set that one in place, and then do the same with the other one. So this time, this is the my O4, and this is the cat eye at the top of the nail. I'm just going to apply that on there. I'm going to bring it down over the Aurora. I mean, there's unlimited things you can do with this Aurora one. Like I say, you could do the opal nails, you could try it over different colours. you can do all kinds, but this is the way I'm going to do it today. Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. So I'm going to bring that down and just give it a little bit of a mix through this one. So just bring that up through the cat eye and bring the cat eye back down like that. And then I'm going to activate. Now this one I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see that it's, oh, that went crazy. This one is going up through the Aurora a little bit more. And because I'm doing the ombre with the brush, it's kind of giving that shell effect look in the nail. You can see the brush strokes, which I actually don't mind. So they will be there. So there we have that Aurora's giving us a bit of unicorn vibes. I don't know. So that one can go in the lamp. Now, while that one's in the lamp, so we've got the two with the Frenchy tip, we've got the Aurora, which is just on its own, and then we've got the two that are part cat eye, part Aurora. So now I'm going to take, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take Born Pretty's matte top coat, because if I'm going to be using some chrome, this matte top coat works brilliantly for isolating chrome. I'm going to use it over the Sculpting Gel in parts on the nails to show you that it can be chromed on top of. And so I think I might try and give these Frenchies a little bit of an outline with the Sculpting Gel and go from there. So I'm just going to base coat these. I have pulled out some stickers and some flowers and other bits and pieces, so I'm just going to see what we can put together on this set. But I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Born Pretty for sending over these products. I am an ambassador for Born Pretty. I have a code on the screen there, so if you use my link, which will be in the description, you can get 10% off your order. And they have got a deal on at the moment, an Easter deal. So you could also partake in that. And I think if you use Easter 20, you can actually get 20% off. But if you click on my link, it'll take you to the website. And I'd also like to say, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost anything, and I would really appreciate it. So they've all had the matte coat on. So now I'm going to put them in the lamp and I'll be back once they're cured. Right, I actually like them in matte. I think especially the Aurora one, it's stunning in matte. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plain Aurora one. Now we're going to use this sculpting gel, and I just want to create a bit of a let's see, we just want to do like a squiggly line, and it will be squiggly because I can't draw straight. A bit of like a frame on this nail. So we have it there. Now you could cure that and leave it as is, and then when you top coat it's going to come through. But I'm going to cure that and add on a bit of chrome. So 60 seconds in the lamp for that one. Now these two, I'm going to use it again, and I think I'm going to try, if I can see where my Frenchie is, and bring it up and round the nail. Now obviously wherever this goes, I'm not going to bring it as high up actually, because I'm not going to be able to find out where the Frenchie is till I move it. So I'm just going to kind of do that. Wherever this is and you chrome it, that's what it's going to stick to. So before you cure, I'll tell you what, I'll show you when we get there, because I'm galloping 25 miles an hour. Wait there. So I'm just gonna, right, so we'll leave that there for now because I don't know what I want to do now. I just want to tidy up this little bit of a line. And cure them, and then we'll see what happens. So we'll put those ones in the lamp. Right, so we've got this one back. Now I said I was going to chrome it. This chair, I'm sorry about my chair. And I've just got this chrome. I think it was just a pack that I'm not sure where I got this chrome, to be honest. So I'm just going to take a little bit out of the lid because you're not going to need a lot. Now that is not tacky at all, but the chrome will stick to it. So like I say, you could cure it and leave it as is because it's a no wipe cure on it. So I'm just going to gently rub around there to give this a little bit of a chrome, like that. And I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to give that a dust off. I'm going to leave that for now. I have got a chrome, the Born Pretty chrome top coat to go on, but I've got a feeling that I'm going to want to add something to that. Now these are ready, so we'll do these ones. So again, I'll take the chrome. I'm just going to rub it around the area. Now I am going to put it on there just to show you what I was saying. And then this one, so because we've got the base, the matte top coat on, I should be able to just give those a wipe over and move that chrome because you know I'm accident prone. Brush that off. And it is only sticking to that part of the nail. Now if you want, before you go any further, you could take a little bit of your prep and wipe, which I like to do, and just rub around the areas that maybe when you've put your sculpture gel on, it's transferred a little bit. Maybe as if you put a line on and you wiped it away like I did with the brush, because the chrome will stick to that as well. I'll show you on the other nail because I know that one is like that. So here we've got an additional line down the side, so I'm just going to rub that chrome off. And yes, I might have a little bit of a raised line, but it won't show up once the top coat's on or whatever else I'm going to do. I'm just going to go around there. So what I'm saying is, before you seal that chrome in, you can remove anything that you don't want on the nail, basically. So that's what they're looking like now. So you can see a difference, especially when they're matte, between these two shades, because they did look quite similar in the bottle and on the swatches, but you can see this is more of a green, and then this one is like a fawny brown, which I think they're both stunning. I'm going to move this out of the way. Now I have some of these stickers. I absolutely love me butterflies. I've not used any for ages. So I'm going to pop some stickers on. And I've also got some flowers, these flowers here. So I thought the peaches and the greens would go nice. So we're basically just going to start getting butterfly and flower happy and decorate some of these nails. So move these out of the way. And I've lost my tweezers that I love. I don't know where I've put them, where they've gone. So which one of them was the greenier nail? This one. So I'm going to pop some butterflies on before I top coat. So let's see. I think these. Now I have matte coated, and people do say that you should put your stickers on to a matte coat. I've found that I can put them on matte or sticky, but it's each to their own, I think. So I'm going to just pop a few stickers just on these nails, just random little colours and stickers, and just to give them a little bit of a something. So obviously you could do whatever you want. Now for this one, I do want to try and put a little bit of a, which one? That one, I don't know whether this one will fit. We'll try it. Got a hair on me. Now I need a little silicone tool just to try. Now I could cut that off, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to push it in like so. And then I think we'll add some more butterflies to the plain nail. I'm trying to stick with the greens and the oranges just to go with what we've done. And a little orange one. Because I have mountains, and I mean literally mountains of stickers. So Dulce has kindly tagged me in her game of tag for showing your nail room. Well, she must have known, because yesterday I literally moved everything from my bedroom into a corner of my living room. And so I will do it, show you my little creative space, and I mean it is little, but I need a minute to gather all my bits and pieces in the right place because they're everywhere. And the only reason I've got this stuff to hand is because I kind of had it to one side apart from the gems. So now this one, I think I'm going to try and do a bit of a design down. Well, not a design, but put some of the flowers down that one. Get my flashy lamp. And let's see, so I do want to do some peachy green little flowers coming down, because I think it's not got the green in. Where's, I can't find them now that I've, right, we'll go with you. And I think we will do a green one. And then there's some little leaves in this set, so let's get them added on as well. Just get some of that glue. Pop you in there. Now don't come after us for me flower placement, because as you know I'm still a noob. Don't need them to. So I kind of just, I think everyone does their own style, don't they? And I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do stuff. I just think some people's look better than others. Because I do try and do my gem placement and me, but I'm not the best. Now this one, I feel I need to add a little bit of a flower design there, and maybe a little bit something here, just a little one. So I'm gonna do so many choices in this pot. I think I'll do a dark green. Do I like you? I don't know if I like you. We'll take you off. I want a flatter one. Yeah. So we'll do that flatter one there. And we'll do maybe a little orange peachy one down here. Okay. It's coming together, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, going with the flow. Now, I think this one needs something, so let's just bring it sweeping across that nail. And I think we'll add, I've got some of them little like water beads, but they're like a brown. So I'm gonna pop them on there. So I'm going to do stick with the oranges and that. And the leaves. Now I could get a load of caviar beads and fill in the gaps and all of that, but caviar beads stress the life out of us. I need to do them off camera because they don't like us, to be honest. They just move about on the nail. Now I need some little, well actually there's some little pearls in this set, so I'm going to add some little pearls, I think, to the set. Just put that little leaf there. Now, yes, we'll add some pearls, I think. Just around there to fill in the gaps. Now picking them up is another matter. I appreciate you guys if you're still here, still watching. Oh. And I think we need one more. Where is? Okay, so I think that is all, unless I titivate a little bit off camera. So I'm just going to quickly cure them, and then I'll be back after I've top coated. Right guys, so that's those finished there now. I have gone ahead and put a top coat on, and I think they've came out rather nice. I absolutely love the colouring of this cat eye. I think it was my MY04. I think it just looks stunning. Actually, I like them both. But that's everything that I've used today from the PR that I've received from the lovely Emily. And I hope you guys like them and enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you have not subscribed already to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.